On December 18, for the first time in about a month, the number of new cases of COVID-19 in Japan exceeded 200, reaching 203. Looking at the details, the most conspicuous cases are 23 in airport quarantine, 19 in Gunma Prefecture, and 6 in Okinawa Prefecture. The increase in Gunma was due to the outbreak of clusters at a factory, from which no infection with the Omicron variant has been confirmed. In the airport quarantine, Japanese returning from abroad have been reported to be infected with Omicron variants every day. However, this was discovered at the airport quarantined, so there has been no confusion so far. However, we cannot deny the possibility that the woman who was quarantined at home met a man on standby before she was found to be infected with the Omicron variant, and that the man went to a soccer game without knowing that he was infected, resulting in a citywide outbreak. The government is currently investigating about 80 people who were around the man as close contacts. Okinawa Prefecture is of the greatest concern. 2 of the infected people in Okinawa are infected with the Omicron variant. These 2 are the husband and wife of employees of the U.S. Camp Hansen base, and one of the base employees was previously found to have been infected with the Omicron variant. As a result, as of December 18, the number of people infected with Omicron variants in Japan has reached 65. From now on, Japanese people living overseas will start to return to Japan for the year-end and New Year vacations. Currently, those returning from overseas are subject to a certain level of quarantine, but the use of quarantine facilities around Narita Airport is already at a high level. As a result, isolation at home is expected to increase, but it is worrisome that, as in the case of the woman mentioned above, it may create close contacts while waiting at home. In addition, at Camp Hansen in Okinawa, the number of COVID-19 infections among Marines dispatched from home has been confirmed at 158. The number of Omicron cases is unknown, but it is highly likely that they are infected with Omicron. In my opinion, the government has made the right choice in taking swift waterfront measures. However, since there is no legal basis in Japan to enforce the restriction of private rights, I cannot dispel the sense of crisis in a situation where we have to rely solely on the morals of the Japanese people. For about 2.5 years so far, Japan's COVID-19 quarantine has consequently escaped the crisis. Whether or not Omicron infection will explode from the end of this month to the beginning of next year will depend on the morals of the Japanese people and Factor X.